productive. Hopefully, I can go over to YouTube and see if my mic is messed up because right before we
I'll
started
pull it up.
streaming, yeah, right before we started streaming, he was telling me that my mic's messed up and it sounds like I'm on helium. So I really hope that it's not.
I think it's just a cover up. I think you are on helium right now.
Yeah. No, why isn't it worn off?
No, it's high on the
It's high?
stream.
Are you kidding me? What happened? Oh God, we're gonna have an entire. This stream is gonna be a mess. I didn't change anything on my I didn't change anything. So weird.
Okay, hold on here. We got some action.
Oh, it is open. Okay, I gotta do all my annotations. I'm trying to figure out this mic thing and I missed out.
So, quick analysis here. We inverse the 4 hour to the upside.
Oh yes, I put that.
But
that's why I put it there.
we are at the daily wick constant encroachment, and I like until that area gets violated, like I'm not fully flipped. The thing I wanted to note though is Asia's low was the opening candle of the day, but YM just took it. So now there's technically SMT there.
So there'd be SMT with London low too.
Yeah, it swept everything. It had equal lows with London's low. I wanted to see those get taken. Or sorry, yeah, London low and New York like AM low, the pre-market low. So I want to see that get taken. So YM did trade below Asia as well.
Dude, so once we inversed it, am I right there? Hold on. Once we inversed that 4 hour, we traded back down into this the imbalance, and we're now delivering from there. So if you look at Asian session range, it's hold on. Okay, it had a large expansion. It formed this 15-minute imbalance, and also hourly imbalance. Which, for the sake of the higher time frame, I'll put the hourly one. But then we trade into it, and we are starting to see the reaction off of it. We did get a 4 hour close here, so 6 a.m. open, having this 4 hour order block after the inversion was traded to. So just off of that internal structure, just on the 4 hour, you would say, I expect to see the constant encroachment invalidated and us work to the daily high and potentially the all-time highs. But seeing a drop lower on NQ to take out these relative equal lows, potential reaccumulation could be nice.
Yeah, like as much as I wanted to have a bearish bias with that daily close, looking at the 4 hour, there was no change in state, which was kind of like the main thing I was looking for. Overnight, I wanted to see that 4 hour gap, if we were bearish, hold and then get like some sort of order block to the downside.
Well, the reason I don't think that we're bearish is because we had our chance to be bearish last week. All of last week. Like because of Thursday's dealings where we had the S&T at the high and then failed to take any like meaningful sell side out. Oh, sorry, that's meaningful, but like further sell side. I was gonna say something. Yes, the weekly range last week. How do I pull that? That's the low. That's the high of the weekly range. So at this point in time, coming into the morning on Friday, I marked out the entire weekly range, and I said, okay, well, here's our 25%, our 20% and 30% retracement levels. So that is a classic TGIF setup. So I marked that out. The one thing I'm watching for is just this displacement off of open, and then that's gonna be. I'm pretty bullish. I wouldn't say that we go lower before. I wouldn't say we take Asia low before going higher.
Well, like I said, YM just took Asia's low.
Yeah,
right?
Because,
on open
because
it
of
dumped.
that.
So that was my kind of
And
what I wanted to see.
We can see a little bit of discorrelation between ES and NQ. Right, ES dropped lower with actual like movement. NQ did not really. So there's internal SMT too. With right here, with 9 o'clock sell side.
Yeah, right. So that manipulation on YM, like based on the reaction we're getting on YM's getting a good move off of that. So I'd want that to be low day, assuming we get a good close here at 10.
Got a lot of buy side for me to target. Just because of this move down, left all of the highs. I've only got really the important ones. Yeah. So most of it are mostly just going to be waiting until 10 a.m. I don't think anything's going to persuade me to try and trade right before that. Oh, I wonder if people are watching this live stream and being like, why does it sound so stupid?
Nobody's in here yet.
I got to go hear it for myself. It's so weird how it would have just switched from Friday to today.
Make sure you didn't get like hit with
Today.
a golf ball or something. Make sure you didn't get like hit with a golf ball or something.
So 6 a.m. open, having this 4-hour order block after the inversion was traded to. So just off of that internal structure, just on the mic's like choppy too. It's not good. Doesn't sound that crisp. 4-hour, you would say crisp. 4-hour, mic's like choppy too. What the fuck? Yeah, the mic's messed up too. It's like choppy. What the fuck? Yeah, the mic's messed up too. It's like choppy. Okay, just go watch the live stream. You'll see. Just like rewind it a little bit.
Oh yeah. It's weird.
It just makes no sense because it was perfectly fine on Friday. No, I didn't get hit in the throat with a golf ball.
Never know. Just asking. Never know. Just asking. Never know. Okay, so
No, I didn't get hit in the throat.
this
with
hourly
a
is going to close inversing that hourly gap to the left, inversing that most likely.
Dude, this live stream's gonna be so shitty because of the volume. Gosh, we almost had to. I don't know what I can do here. Dude, I didn't change anything. This is so stupid. Okay, so what I mean, this is gonna be horrible for people to watch because it's gonna sound horrible, but odds are nobody's gonna watch it. I wonder what I could do to try and fix it. Reset my computer. Have to restart the live stream.
I guess we're using golf everything.
Yeah, I saw that. But I can't.
I'm gonna wait for 10 a.m. to trade. I want to see how this 4-hour candle prints.
How can I fix this freaking audio, dude? Okay. So seeing that engulfment. I mean, I'm still bullish. I'm just thinking we could potentially get a drop lower now first. Like we have the sell side here where we have relative equal lows. I don't know. I think the best play for trying to fix it would be just restart my computer, but I can't go and do that if we're trying to have the same live stream. I have to make a new one.
Okay, we just SMT bet the low after market open.
Bro, have you ever heard of Key Flow Trades?
Heard of him, yeah. I don't know who he is though.
620 viewers on his live stream. Oh, we're back at 15 subscribers.
Yeah, gained one. Yeah, gained one.
It's not good. Doesn't sound that crisp.
I changed
Or
the profile picture.
You
by the
would
way.
say
I think this one looks better.
of what?
Of the channel here.
Oh yeah, no, I would have done that. We were supposed to do that anyway.
Yeah.
We just kind of forgot. Dude, I saw this sick GT3 yesterday.
Oh, in Regina, yeah.
Yeah. Not like
cool.
not RS, but just a normal GT3. It was older. It wasn't a brand new one. It was like let me see, like 2017. Let me see. Yeah, I'd say it was about 2017. Which is pretty freaking nice. Okay, well, I'm a little bit pissed off and unfocused because of the audio issue. So the trading is admittedly it feels a little bit choppy today. On a personal note. Okay, so we have inverse that gap. I can't talk knowing that my mic sounds super shitty on the live stream.
Yeah, well, I'm still not reversing.
Yeah, and ES is kind of chopping as well. It did go drop down and take that internal low.
This is always in the middle though.
Okay, wait, hold
It's
on.
never.
You know what I'm gonna try? Unplugging my mic from my computer. That should, if anything's gonna work, that should work. Hello?
Yeah, I think it's wait talk.
Hello? Oh, it's better.
Yeah, I think it's wait talk.
Hello?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, it's better.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
wait
wait, no,
talk.
it's
Yeah,
not.
it's good.
Oh, wait, hold on. I don't think it's better. I don't think
Sounds
it's
a little
better.
better.
I don't
Sounds
think
a
it's
little
better.
better.
No, it's not quite that. Fuck. What is wrong with this? All right, we just have to rock with it for this live stream. It's going to be a horrible live stream. You know what I'm going to do? I'm quickly going in and I'm adjusting the title. And I'm going to say Mike's broken in bracket. So people see that if they're going to click on it. And they can get context. Text. Okay. Mike is broken is now in the title there. Okay, that's all that we need. Now people know. Okay, now we can go back to just... Dude, I haven't done like any analysis. I've just been sitting here trying to figure this mic shit out. That's horrible. Well, basically, I've came to the conclusion that I'm waiting for 10 a.m. and then I'm going to see a little bit of a continuation trade to the previous weekly high and the following buy side liquidity. We've not got that many points. I mean, obviously 225 points, but I mean, like to this one's 100. What's that? Like 60 points? 70 points to there. 130 points there.
ES is starting to get its like, oh, in 50 minutes printing more bearish. See how it closes.
Yeah.
It almost looks like Lime's going to reach for previous days low.
It's interesting. So I'm marking out the SMT at the where's this? At 815 low, right? The one that ES took. It left SMT there above London low. So I'm watching that right there. And then also I've noted the lows as relative equal lows because from a flip perspective, if I was bearish, I'd be noting this. And if let's try and be bearish. Let's see what we could say. Okay, well, I'd pretty much be relying. So we have this SMT here, right, with the all-time highs, as in ES took all-time highs, right? We have this premium hourly inversion. We've got the consolidation here, which we are above. So this could be your bearish manipulation. I just don't think so. There's so much more context for the 4-hour bullish case. We're gonna expect to see a daily close through the constant encroachment. So far today, we've opened up, wicked lower, expanded, had a retracement to that imbalance left by the expansion, kind of reaccumulated, and now we're getting the, I'd say, continuation in New York session. So the 10 a.m. would make sense to continue. Now, for specifics, we'll form a 50-minute fair value gap. Then I want to see us trade down to there, then internal model with S&T, and that'd be my specific trade. That'd be my continuation trade.
It's a nice 50-minute gap.
It would be a nice one, yeah. It looks nice, but we've already engaged this 5-minute order block, kind of overlapping where it's going to form. So it can totally run without trading to it. That's what I'm worried about. Again, I'm not trying to get in on every move, so I'm not really worried about it, but that's what I'd prefer to see is an opportunity for me. I think it's a pretty obvious bullish bias though. No, that is not what I meant to do.
I want to see how Lime reacts here though. Because if Lime's not going to start reversing, it'll take previous day's low. And then if it goes to take that, then NQ will get the retracement.
The only thing I'm watching is that we haven't had a single real good move into the regular trading hour gap. So I'm wondering if our 10 a.m. wick goes deeper than we think. The low of the regular trading hours trading is 932. But again, I think definitely too overextended on the buy side in terms of wanting to see shorts. So for a manipulation leg, this is really high. The only thing I could possibly see if we start reverting and going lower would be taking out and trading back again into this area. I just think of potentially how we left it was a little slow. But off of one thing I do draw to is seeing how this low and this low forming that SMT, then we get the aggressive expansion where we had the what can I say here? We didn't quite get that hourly chain state, but that is delivering off of the 4-hour order block there. So we have good structure here. As we can see, this is kind of a internal market maker model where we then rally and expand through it, and that's what we're up to right now. So the ideal scenario, again, would be 6 minutes, we close, we form this 15-minute. Then from there, we see a rally once we trade to the 15-minute.
It's almost like when you look at the 1 minute, it looks so
Slow?
no, but just like if you zoom out just like a little bit, not like a lot, but just a little bit, just to see today's price action. It's like it's slow up here. That's why it feels super sketchy to long because it feels super premium.
It
But it is
does.
super premium.
It is premium. But where
It's super premium and the price action's super choppy to even want to get in there.
my get around is that I'm looking at the hourly imbalance. I've got the hourly highlighted from Asia session. And that's kind of my like the key level. So like that's kind of like the equilibrium. We are in a premium, but it is because we are not expansion leg. Right? Like we're in a 5-minute expansion leg.
Lime's back above Asia's low.
Yeah, we're not in
Got a nice rejection there.
we're not in a 1-minute expansion. You get that? Like we're in a 4-hour expansion. So that's why it's not bothering me really. All long, I need to see a setup, obviously, and I don't see a setup. I'm not one to take the change in state that we had at 950 right there. It's not quite me. As we can see, we are in the macro right now. If you don't know what macro is, it's the last 10 minutes and first 10 minutes of every hour. And they give you insight into what can happen after. Well, they usually have a little bit more volatility, or you can profile them as like accumulation or manipulation or expansion. They hunt pools of liquidity. They expand places. So
We expect this just to open up at 10 and just go.
yeah. Obviously,
Because it doesn't even look like, even if it retraces to that 50-minute, like it doesn't even look good on the lower time frame.
Well, if it took a while to get there, it would look good.
I think just take the high.
Might be no trading day today. Look at this. What is this? Right here. That 15 minutes seems very attainable in my opinion.
Yeah, the 50 minutes pretty much lined up with that hourly inversion as well, once we get it. I mean, yeah, NQ reaches to that 15-minute and YM reaches for previous day's low. I wouldn't mind that. They're about the same distance away relative to the candle sizes.
Yeah, I definitely kind of pissed off about this mic thing. Just doesn't.
I'll figure it out later.
I'll just once I reset up the setup.
Like a lot more, but
This key flow trade sounds like tempo. I pulled them up. Like, how do you have 600 viewers on your ICT, your live stream? Like, how do you have six? It's a lot. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's the. I actually think it's the
the rules, and then
I think it's the thumbnail. It's just a basic. It's just the. It shows your chart in the thumbnail, and then it's just got you as like a snippet from the live stream. I mean, he's been streaming for. He streams every other day, pretty much.
Yeah.
But his first live stream had 600 views. Like, But it's because he's made videos, dude. I'm telling you. So he only started posting a year ago. Fuck. I think you don't get pushed on anything if you don't have any live or any posts.
Well, YouTube, I don't think it matters. But other platforms, I do. Yeah.
No, I think
Yeah, you need other
YouTube.
stuff.
I think
Well-
YouTube matters because we have no like video posts. Dude, we just haven't had any like traction at all. I think you need videos. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, I mean, it looks better, but I don't know if it actually helps with pushing.
Well, we should post it and see if it helps because at this point everything would help. Nothing would hurt it. It's not like we start posting videos and lose viewers. You can't lose just yourselves. Watch it.
Are you watching on or not? Like, are you got it on your phone?
No.
All right, we got one person in here.
Well, even you could ask him. He'd probably say that.
Potential.
He'd probably say that he
Potential
thinks.
traitor.
He'd probably say that he thinks if you have YouTube videos, the YouTube algorithm is going to favor you over other people. Because like, there's a live.
I think other platforms are more important
No,
because they get more views anyway.
Well, yes, other platforms are important, but even on YouTube, it's important. Most of
Hey,
it.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying I think other platforms are more important because they get more views than if you posted a video on YouTube.
So you say other platforms, you mean Instagram and TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Twitter's not that important.
That's for like your loyal.
That's like your community base.
Yeah.
It's definitely hard to blow up on Twitter from what I've experienced. I know TikTok and Instagram are easier. Short form content coming soon to the collective near you. But I think YouTube videos, like I don't like, dude. All I want is our live streams to have like a consistent 20 viewers.
Okay, you guys got like a quarter of a point away from that low from pre-market.
I'll pull ES up. ES is very, very choppy, as we can see. It's not really left the range. NQ, again, also choppy. It is a Monday, so historically Mondays set the week up, and they tend to be range bound or high resistance, and that could be a possibility today. That's why if I'm taking a trade, I'm taking a trade that I've got quite a bit of confidence in.
Well, I mean, like that 50-minute doesn't even like it's not even a gap. The only thing I would say is like potentially the lows in like the low of the 50-minute gap. Maybe just trade below that.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just not ideal.
Because on the 1 minute, that is not a real imbalance.
There's like nothing there. Yeah. Still waiting for YM to reverse if it's gonna do it.
And I'd wait for
I wanted to take the 9 o'clock hourly candle low and then get the expand. I
for
wanted to take the reversal, I guess. But it's close to previous day's low. So that's another possibility.
honestly, but just ES and how that looks, that's pretty. We need it to definitely do something.
What if NQ just takes the high from Friday and then we just get a dump off that?
If it takes that and reverses, then yeah. But I think higher time frame, it is still more bullish. So
Yeah, there's no other gaps either besides our 15. That 15 doesn't even look good. So
well, it looks good, but the 1
on the
minute,
15 minute, sorry, it looks good on the 15 minute. But as soon as you
Yeah.
zoom in, it looks terrible.
yeah. Again, this could just be a Monday, right? I mean, the one thing I am watching is that we are technically in a premium, and it could potentially trade to those relative equal lows.
I'd want to see us take a high first if we're going to take trade to those lows.
Yeah, we're so
Because I
close.
don't
So
think it
yeah,
makes sense. It doesn't make sense just to stop here and reverse.
but like if you look at that 4-hour open, we opened up above the daily constant encroachment. So that makes
Yes,
me
we'll take the highs up. I just don't think we're going to move lower necessarily because it doesn't really make sense to go lower. We give it straight to the 15 minute. It's like, okay, yeah, there's a 15 minute, but it's not really an imbalance.
It's not going to stop me from taking a trade out of it if it's something clean. But I'm not going to take this inversion that's happening right now. Like that's not my trade. If it plays out, I think it's a gamble. So 40-60. I don't like those odds.
Yeah, 30 points away from that buy side too.
Yeah. I'm going to grab a coffee and I'll see what it does. I'm back. I unplugged the mic and then ran away. So I wonder if it got better.
That still sounds the same.
Nope. Okay.
Limes are tracing to that 15-minute gap. See what we do there.
Yeah, we're definitely range bound on ES, and I'm avoiding trading for a bit more. Yeah. I actually like the idea of us trading to that 15-minute and not just running it right out. Like, put a good 4-hour wick in, right? We're holding this 1-minute gap here up in the premium, kind of selling off. We do have. I wouldn't say there's reason to reverse here, but I definitely look at that 15-minute now. There's no news today. There's no news tomorrow. Kind of stuck. It's just gonna be a slow beginning of the week.
Lime traded to that 15-minute gap there.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it gets a sell off.
Waiting for the Inquisirino to get there. Oh yeah. So telling you I shot 85 yesterday. Actually really good back nine. I was 2 over on the back.
Nice.
Rally or what? What? No. At Flowing Springs. That's why I was like, it's a little bit easy course, but I was like on the green in a drive once. I was right on the fringe. Solid. Wicked.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna get that retracement to that 15-minute.
That's good. We need that. I mean, ES looks horrible, but
Yeah. Yeah, and like say we inverse the 50-minute, I don't even think I would take a short.
no, I'm probably not going to trade if we do that.
So yeah, it'd be like 15-minute gap, and then I'd probably look for like and I'd want an up, like a small up candle put in here, not like just any up candle here, really. Just so there's a decent order block to take.
Yeah, it kind of wants me to trade into it. Yeah. Okay, it's gonna run out. This is perfect. Yeah, we'll get this retracement, which is gonna tag about 50% of the expansion leg we've had.
I want to see ES take that pre-market low, not fall short again. And then once ES trades through there,
we got this internal low taken on 9Q, so there's your up candle you're talking about.
just want a nice order block to enter off. And it's gone.
Well, we can form one still. I just like how we're getting the 15-minute out of the way, trading to it quick. ES will be taking the 812 sell side, so there'll be SMT technically. There's SMT now, but it'd be more of an SMT. Unless it's a totally a bearish market, but I don't think it is.
It's that 15-minute. So we'll see here.
Okay, so the 15-minute is traded to, like you just said. That is the prerequisite to any longs for me. And, dude, look at ES. Like, that is wicked candle right there. What is going on? There is a large SMT. Awkward placement of an SMT.
Traded into the hourly inversion as well.
So what's YM doing here? Kind of holding its ground.
Close to being back in that 15-minute.
Yeah. Just kind of a display, almost say like a displacement leg lower. We need to start holding here. I prefer, if, about constant encroachment of this 15-minute would held. So not really trading to the lower half. So we did take equilibrium there too, right? So if we're looking at a premium and discount, the premium end, kind of hesitating there, drops down, gets to a discount relative to this low. And we're starting to see the expansion, potentially. Now, I want a breaker as well as a inversion.
Yeah, like if we inverse this 2-minute, I don't think I wouldn't take that. I'd wait for, some sort of pullback and then look to trade continuation.
Yeah, I'm not trading just the V shape reversal. I'm not like
Definitely,
a pattern trader.
definitely not here.
I'm not a pattern
Definitely
trader.
not here. I mean, it's not really a pattern trade because it's aligning with what we wanted to see. It's just I don't feel comfortable entering just the inversion right now, just because this has been slow market. So I want to demand a little bit extra. So we inverse the 2-minute. We're gonna form a 5-minute gap here in a minute. So we'll see what we get out of there. And like if we get an internal sweep,
I'd like that.
and then the breaker off of this, I'd like that too. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I do want to see an internal sweep before we go higher. But it might just want to reverse. Okay, why does this mic sound so stupid? What the frick, dude? Okay, so looking for internal sweep and then the move higher. Okay, so looking for internal sweep and then the move higher. Okay, so looking for internal sweep. Okay, that's. So I wonder. Sorry, I was listening to the audio back. Pull up the live stream. It's choppy. Like it almost feels like it's cutting in and out when you're talking. It's a rough audio. I don't know why it's doing that because it was not doing it on Friday. I wonder if it is something with the compression of the microphone, the audio filters that I inputted on OBS. So I have to mess around with those, I think. Okay, me saying I want internal sweep. Depending on how high we go, right? Us doing this, it becomes less likely that we get the internal sweep. So now I look at, say, the 5-minute inversion. Right. My ideal internal sweep would have been right there. Now that we formed this 5-minute and we're working through it like butter, it kind of changes it a little bit.
Okay.
We're running.
As expected. Yeah, so I'd probably take the, let's see here.
I'm looking at the 5-minute close and then rebalance.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
But it's got a lot of movement though, like where you
Yeah, no, it's good.
you could have potentially taken that lower 2-minute if
Well,
if
you could have, yeah.
if you were a V shape.
I mentioned it.
I wouldn't have taken it though. That's not my trade.
Yeah, so I'd look for pretty much just like that 2-minute gap. I like that. Once we form that. 2-minute imbalance paired with that, and then you put your stop at that order block. So we're gonna get that 5-minute change in state.
Dude, turns out we should have souped the 15-minute.
Okay. So yeah, 1 minute till this 5-minute change in state, and then I'll take that 2-minute gap. If we can get down there and not just fucking rip.
This risk to reward's not going to be that good to the internal high.
I have if I take the 2-minute gap, I get a 1.84 to Friday's high.
Yes. But if that gets tapped.
Yeah.
5-minute closes in 30 seconds here.
Yeah, and so does that 2-minute gap.
Yeah. Hurry up. What am I doing? Okay, the 5-minute close.
Yeah. So basically, retracement into that 2-minute or that 3-minute inversion, and I'll be in. Hope we get the retracement. And it's not worth it to take the 5-minute change in state tap or the close because the risk is not good.
I'm trying to see if we go to that 2-minute. I don't know if we go to it. It'd be good.
Well, this 50-minute candle doesn't even have a wick yet.
Yeah. Oh, this is a new 15-minute count. Okay.
So I'm fine with that. I like the previous 50-minute candle how it reversed. I just entering now would not be
Is your dad home?
my preference. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard him cough in the background.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, like, if there's no wick on the 50-minute, then there's no wick on the 50-minute, and I'm not getting in. But if we put a wick in,
I like
it'll get
that.
put in at that 5-minute change in state.
I'd
So
like to leave the internal high first, though.
would be nice. Yeah, get that retracement. It's only a 20-point retracement. So, like, the other thing that you could do is take the 3-minute gap once we form it here in like a minute, right? Because that is more premium than that 2-minute entry, and the 2-minute entry might not get tagged, and then just have a tighter stop loss.
I do want to be in though. Like this is the trade. I like that 5-minute that close, or the 5-minute breaker, order block, whatever. I just would prefer to be in before it runs. But now I need internal though, because I'm not just taking it because we have that the high is taken out, so I wouldn't just get in on a tap. But like I look at this 3-minute, that 3-minute's gonna be really clean. So
Yeah, like the sweep of this internal high doesn't make me bearish. So I'd probably still take.
I'm looking at the
2
reaction
minutes
of
still.
this 3-minute. Just forming that 3-minute. So if it melts through it like butter, obviously there's no trade there. But I'm not expecting that by any means.
Like the 5-minute change in state tap's okay for risk, right there. I prefer this 2-minute though.
Yeah, I'm not getting in on the tap of anything here. Just not the tag. I'm watching how we come out of it. I like that. I do like that 5-minute order block though.
5-minute does look really nice. Like we did trade it. We're in that 3-minute and that order block.
I didn't want to get in because we just took the high. It's kind of
Yeah. I took that 5-minute change in state tap.
You're just in right there.
Yeah.
I like the fill. I just because we took those internal highs, I can't get in on this down leg here.
Yeah. I'm just looking at it on the 50-minute. That 50-minute close is just super nice.
Yeah.
And like I'd expect this 15-minute candle to flip back bullish.
Fully watching for that. Just I wanted it. No, I don't want to have to endure a retracement. Do we take that 5-minute gap? No.
Just fell short.
This reaction right there. The thing is, I'm fully not expecting it to reverse, so should just get in a bit here.
I think now your stop loss is pretty skewed.
I've got an 8-point difference from where you got in, so
Is that all it is?
yeah.
No. Fuck.
Order filled.
Yeah, that's not bad. Trump speaking.
What did you say?
No way. Apparently Trump's speaking. It's not on Forex Factory. Better not be speaking. Oh god.
That is not good.
Oh boy.
I did not know. I did not know about that. Nobody told me.
Oh yeah. Trump delivers remarks at the Museum of the Bible. Okay, so it's not.
There's no way that has high impact. I shouldn't say anything actually.
Good reaction off that 3-minute. I'm gonna go to break even once we take this internal high.
We got really close to it, yeah. What I'm expecting is very quick movement.
Actually, I'm at break even already there, just because ES and YM both took it.
Yeah.
And my feels pretty good. It's just above the 5-minute order block or 5-minute change in state, like the tap of it. So
I have a trailed stop loss.
yeah,
I'm just expecting it to run through it. Shouldn't see that much hesitation, in my opinion. If it was gonna be bullish, it wouldn't hesitate at this high, right? That's what I'm looking at.
yeah. Well, because I want the low that we put in that 3-minute gap
To be the low,
to be the low of this 15-minute candle.
which is a new.
So
No, it's not. This is yeah. And then we open a new one too in 5 minutes.
yeah, so that one I'd want to just expand aggressively. So yeah, fine with the break even here.
What's Trump gonna say at this freaking church?
You better be like,
Or the
the Bible is great,
no,
and then just pump it
the
up.
Museum of what do you say? The Museum of Religion?
The Bible, something about the Bible Museum.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I can't see that being like whatever he's gonna say there be high impact.
They're just gonna
Probably
take,
just showing some respect, unless he says some like wild
they're-
stuff that
yeah,
I can't see him saying
I
that.
can't see that unless they take something.
Not
out of
there.
context.
Yeah.
Take something out of
I don't know.
context.
Yeah.
I like that 5-minute close though. Like when we did close.
Yeah, it's a good close.
I just looked at it. yeah, so I mean, just running it through this high partially, then we're going to the next buy side on the higher time frame, which I really classify as the 963 buy side. Now, any time frame I look at, I do see this as pretty much a guaranteed target. I know nothing's guaranteed in trading, but when I talk about, like, this is the high confidence draw right there.
Okay, there's that high taken. I'm for sure break even now. Totally fine with the stop loss. Right, it's actually super clean on the higher time frame. Like 10 a.m. opens lower into the 15. The 15-minute rejects insane.
Well, even I can
Then you look to trade the candle through continuation.
even I can go to
And
break even
it's
right now.
chilling. I'm gonna be all out at Friday's high.
So 1 to 1.
1 to 1.5 for me.
A nice $500 winner.
I had my stop loss just below the 5-minute gap.
I had it at the 26 low, 1026. Time low.
Yeah, okay, that's where I was gonna have it there. Or sorry, that's where I initially had it. And then once we formed that 5-minute gap, I just trailed to just below the gap.
Oh yeah.
Because I didn't want to see it completely engulf that entire 5-minute gap.
So I do have a trailed stop loss to break even now. It's not as good of a break even as you, but it's a break even.
What price is yours at?
I don't want to call it up for the market, but it's
Okay,
but it's on
makes
the
sense.
it's on the stream.
Okay.
Don't want to call it out for the market.
Dude, they had some like I don't know what they had at the course, but it was some with their maintenance crew. So like they were delayed or something, or they weren't going out yesterday.
They were
So I
striking.
still went and played a round of golf. First 6 holes, I was even through 6. And then I get to 7, and I fucking lost my ball in the rough because it's so thick.
That's like real golf.
I spent 15 minutes looking for it in like the bush and whatever. And then as I was like, fuck, I'll just drop a ball. And I'm walking my bag, and I'm like walk right over it. But it was yeah, I don't know, it was crazy. Like my ball was completely engulfed by the grass. And I'm not used to those conditions, so then I did not have a good shot out of the insanely thick rough. Ended up shooting, I think, 4 over on the front. I tried that Ben Kruper swing. Have you seen him?
I'm not sure who that is. No.
It's a guy that pauses in his backswing.
Well, everybody should
Like
be
he
able to,
pauses at the top of his backswing for like a second, and then he swings.
everybody should be able to pause at the top of the backswing and then still complete a good stroke.
Yeah, so I did that, and it's actually easier to hit the ball. Because then you're not like, I find when you go to your backswing and then you try and like fucking rip it, your follow through is like sideways a little bit or whatever. But when you pause, it like gives you a second to just relax.
Boys, we might get taken out of break even here.
Well, look at that 15-minute candle close,
That
the
right
previous
there?
one. Well, a minute ago.
Yeah.
It's so good
I don't want it
that
to,
this candle
I don't
should
want
shallowly retrace.
I don't want immediate rebounds.
No, like I think that we're just putting this wick in and then we're gonna expand. Like it wouldn't make sense to trade lower.
I don't think it would. The market should be expanding. It should, so like the down move we had, retracing into the 50-minute, I want that kind of movement to the upside. Just straight
Yeah.
green candles.
Well, pull up the 50-minute for the
I
for the
did.
chat here. Oh, you did? Okay.
Oh, for this. Yeah. I pulled it
For
up.
nobody in the chat.
I pulled it up on my thing.
Like, so you get the reversal candle after 10 a.m. manipulating to that gap. So now you know like the low the hour's been put in.
Now you
Then the next one just retraces shallowly, expands, and then this one should retrace it shallowly and expand, which it is doing.
So we shouldn't go below that low.
No, I'd want to see it once we get that close above those down candles on the 1 minute.
So we shouldn't go
I'd want
lower,
that to be the
we shouldn't
low.
go lower than that the low we formed already.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want it to, but as soon as we get it close above those down candles on the 1 minute, I think that would be the means for the higher prices.
I mean, it would be at the high at that point, so it should be good up there.
Right, so we're going to close above these down candles in 30 seconds. Or we should close above it.
This candle's been around the world. Yes, so in expansion conditions, you don't want this. And this I could probably attribute to Monday. Monday price action.
15-minute candle still looks good.
Yes, but like, what are we putting the wick in? Like, where are we? Right. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
I think it's just putting it in. We SMT'd that internal low there.
ES
With
is,
ES.
ES is running pretty darn good.
Yeah, YM's working its way through that 15-minute gap, which is nice. I'd want to see NQ flip back bullish here, and then, I mean, obviously, YM and ES will just go higher too, grind.
Maybe we do it in 1 minute, right when the macro starts at 10:50. The 10:50 to 11:10 macro. Yeah, dude, you should just see my drives yesterday. I've actually got videos of them.
Are they straight?
Yeah. Dude, they were so straight and long that I lost them. I can't, so, oh, hold on, let me try and find them. Dude, I'd hope with this last candle here. Why is it going lower now? Alright, it's getting pretty freaking close to the break even.
Order
Okay,
filled.
I got taken out break even.
I also might get taken to the break even here. It's going to be close.
No, I might regret getting out of break even, but I didn't want to see it be slow. Could you imagine I get absolutely screwed because my break even was slightly too tight?
Tuxedo.
That was a deep retracement though. I didn't want to see that
Yeah.
deep.
Text.
Just on the way that that candle started to print, it looks like I'm gonna get top to break even. Unless this like 3 minute fair value gap and order block hold, but they don't look like the best ones.
You know, much I'd hate for me to get stopped at the break even and then it run.
Yeah, it kind of sucked, but also this trade wasn't like, you know,
It was good.
the best. It was good, but like the RR wise and like
No,
just
that's good, but
speed and everything,
That's all-
and like the way it's kind of set up.
that's all I needed was 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like preferably, from a bullish perspective, you would want this retracement to not have happened and it just run at the highs while you were at the highs.
Yeah.
Now, let's see. Is there a potential re-entry? Very hesitant because now we've not really displayed good expansion. We took the internal high and we're hesitating. We took the high from 10, and then we took the internal high, and then now we're kind of going lower. So it's like it's not the follow through you'd want in a bullish scenario, and it's not inspiring for long.
Yeah, like if I get stopped to break even, I probably wouldn't look to re-enter.
So you're saying I should re-enter?
I'm saying if it gets a move now, like it would be, it's okay. But if it retraces deeper than that and takes me out, I don't think it would be good because now we're back at the 10 a.m. opening price pretty much.
We are.
Right. So it's like I don't want to see that.
I guess we'll see the. I mean, like we did dude. We even whipped into the inversion, right, on the hourly.
Yeah.
Like I'm still bullish, dude. If we just drop below the internal low and have like S&T,
Whoa, bro, it's my stop loss.
dude, yeah, it's at break even though. I'm just saying you could have better risk too. Well, don't you want me to get in too, dude?
I mean, I hope it's after here, not after takes me out of break even.
Yeah, well. I hope it takes it to break even just so we can get in more size. Or you know what? Extend your stop loss. Just reopen your stop loss.
I'm not doing that.
If it's going down there, just reopen the stop loss and then. All right, I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't care what happens right now. right to my break-even level, and it is going higher now. So
Yeah. I mean, like I don't want to see it take this internal low again.
my bad.
Like
Bro.
that. That's not
I
good.
should literally leave the room, bro. Holy crap.
Yeah. Why'd you come back in? God.
What the fuck? I mean, Trump is talking at this freaking.
Like I don't even want to re-enter if it takes me under break even.
Gee, what is that?
That's Trump. Trump saying something there.
Must
What
have.
like what can he be saying? What can he be saying? He's at a Bible museum.
Maybe he's hinting at something.
Like holy man.
Maybe he is hinting at something.
So that wick like ticked my stop and then reversed. So, but I'm not out yet. I'm still in.
That right there.
I'm out there. I'm out there.
Okay.
Okay. So like that's not ideal.
No,
Oh, but YM's like pumping now.
just chill. There'll be a re-entry. I said this internal sell side, and there might be SMT, and then we can get an actual re-entry. Or, sorry, it might be SMT. There will be SMT if NQ just takes this. Because, well, if you look at ES, it's way more bullish. And now there's what, 5-minute
Yeah.
gap there too? There's a 5-minute gap there that was unfilled.
Yeah.
So, not the worst thing in the world.
It's not even gonna be better risk for me. It's gonna be like worse. Okay, that's a new hourly candle as well there.
See? Things are looking up. Could be good. I'm green on the day.
Okay, cool. So just it takes me out. Takes me out of break even too, and then runs.
Just fine. It's not running. Come on.
Like yeah, at least take this that internal sell side, please.
Well, that makes sense now.
ES has got a 15-minute gap. YM inversed its 15-minute gap.
I
The
don't know.
bit the
Could-
lower
could
big
you-
lower one.
Could you flip bearish?
No.
Yeah, no, me neither. I wanted this internal sweep for sure. That 5-minute gap looks pretty good. I think we'll get to that. SMT within the 5-minute gap, then 1-minute change in state should be good. My bad. I was playing my golf game with the fucking thing right in the mic. Okay, we
Okay, we're getting to that low.
shall trade to this low and then reverse.
It's pretty hefty wick there.
Yeah. Go on, rip the band off. Just take that low. Oy, 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 oy.
Yeah. So like Wime's reaction is telling everything.
Oh, off to the low, yeah.
So yeah, I'd take this. We take this internal low, and then I'd probably take that inversion of that 1 minute gap up there.
I don't like that
target
so
container high.
premium, but yeah.
Holy man, like just take the low, please. Freaking Mondays.
I honestly don't really want to trade again.
I'm only gonna take it if it's super like efficient. Like if we quickly manipulate that low and then immediate reaction off it, I'll take it. Like it's got to be like I want to see it take the low and then expand within like I don't know 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes.
Oh well. We haven't had a single viewer this entire live stream, man.
We had one at one point.
Don't know if I can consider. Don't even know if I consider that. I think he was in here for like a minute, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I think it's because of the mics. I don't think I'm gonna trade. Yeah, take a trade if it even if it takes that. Just, dude, just take it out. Oh, that's so wicked. That's so wicked if it doesn't take it out. I mean, it did just take that internal high there, so we should see. I mean, we'll see what we do after there, and then. Oh. Well, it looks like you would have gotten stopped to break even it, and it doesn't do anything. Wicked, absolutely wicked market.
I would have been out of break even anyways. It was.
Well, you got it out of break even.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but even if I had like a perfect fill on the 5-minute change into tap, I still would have got taken out. So.
But I mean, it's just too bad. It's just too bad that you got taken out of the break even, and it didn't take that low for a reentry.
Yeah, and there's the 1-minute inversion, but I won't be taking that because it didn't take the low.
Yeah, well, the market might not care. It might still run. It just sucks for us.
Oh no, it doesn't care.
Sucks for us.
I'm not taking it. Seeing lots of people taking the YM trade, which I mean makes sense because it was the weakest one and it needed to get caught back up. I just can't send. I don't want to trade it. Maybe one day I'll migrate over to it, but for now.
You'll get around the bend and switch over to YM.
Yeah.
You go to the dark side. Hold on though. Like NQ can still get this.
No. I got taken out of break even.
Yeah. NQ could totally still take this sell side, but it's just unlikely now, it seems. I wish it took that internal low and formed S&T. Like it was.
If it would have took that internal low, it would have been perfect.
3 points away. Actually, I would totally be in this.
I'd have a 2R. 2R marked up to that, to the high.
I also would, yeah.
But this 1-minute gap's probably going to hold and we'll just deliver. And I mean, like now, if it takes that low, if it say it this gap fails and it inverses everything, trades down there, like it doesn't even look good anymore because they've just been consolidating for too long.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna start working on my trade recap, and we could even end the live stream here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not super inclined to take anything else, so.
I'm not really gonna trade anything else. Like this probably runs. This setup probably runs right to that high there, but just because we haven't taken that internal low, that's just my thing.
Like I can't frame the low of the hourly candle with conviction. because we didn't take that low. I can frame the low of the 4-hour candle good, which is the trade that I took, but then I get stopped out. And now to re-enter, I'd want to frame the hourly candle, so nothing for me, which is fine. YM's going to take that high from 930 off that big dump.
I mean, ES2, look at ES. It's not really moving. They're not moving anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, but sure, you could say we're going up. Looks like it's going to go to the high because it's so close. I wouldn't be taking anything until these lows are taken. But we can end the live stream because if we're not planning on taking
I'm not going
it,
to take anything.
Yeah.
Unless even if it manipulates that low, like
I'd be,
it doesn't like entice me a ton.
we don't need to sit on live stream for another 3 hours though, so we can end
Yeah.
it because the mics.
We can just say, like, if it trades that 5-minute gap,
we'll post
takes
it
that
on
internal
Twitter.
low, forms S&P.
If we take a trade, we'll post it on Twitter.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, it's already 11:15 too. It's getting close to lunch.
that's why I want
So-
to walk away.
Yeah.
So too bad the mics are kind of messed up this live stream. So yeah, we will catch you tomorrow with hopefully good mics. All right.
Peace.